Hi everyone, welcome back to our book called Fun with Science. This is an old book I found years ago, and today we're going to do an experiment. I'm going to do two experiments actually. The first one is called, it's on liquids, and the story is a stone weighs more than a piece of wood of the same size. That's pretty obvious. A quart of water weighs more than a quart of oil. That's because water is more dense than oil. In scientific words, a stone is more dense than wood and water is more dense than oil. An object can float in a liquid only if it is less dense than the liquid. To prove this, place a fresh egg in a glass of water. If it is perfectly fresh, there will be no gas in it and the egg will rest on the bottom. Now dissolve 2 tablespoons of salt in the water and the egg will slowly rise and float. Adding salt makes the liquid more dense. Okay, so we have a glass which is now filled with water. I'm going to very carefully drop this egg in here without breaking it. And the egg sinks to the bottom. See it? Now the experiment says to add some salt to the water. 2 tablespoons it said, so we'll try one first, see what happens. You see the egg starts to float. Tablespoon. And the second tablespoon. Now, these are experiments I'm doing fresh. I never rehearsed or practiced these things, so when you see me doing this, you're seeing it, I could say live, but it's not live. Okay, let's see what happens now as the water dissolves. The salt dissolves in the water. We're making this water really dense with salt, and maybe the egg will float. A little more. The heavy egg. It sure is a heavy egg. Let's get the salt dissolved. I think the salt is sitting at the bottom. Okay, there it goes. Look, there. The egg is now floating on top of the salt water. The water is more dense than the egg. Whoa, I'm glad that worked. Okay, and the second experiment, I'll push that aside right over here, is a very easy one. It's a bowl of water. It's magically filled up, and it's called water's invisible skin. And you can't see there's a skin on top of that, but I'm going to put some pepper on the water. Watch, this is a pepper shaker, and the pepper should stick on the top. See this here? Okay, lots of pepper on the water. This is very simple. And all it takes is a bar of soap. Watch. Okay, let's read the story first. Sprinkle pepper lightly and evenly over some water in a clean soup plate or bowl. The pepper has no effect on the water. It is used only to make the surface easy to see. Now touch the water near one end of the dish with a bar of soap. I took a piece of soap off the bar of soap. The moment the bar reaches the water on the surface snaps back in the opposite side of the dish. You can see by the movement of the pepper. Okay, now here's the picture of the pepper in the water, and here's what it's supposed to look like. Now let's try it. I'm going to put the soap right here. Look at that. Did you see that? It just took off. I'll show you that in a replay. So I'm going to try a little bit of Dawn right here, Dawn soap. See if it does anything to the water right here in the back. Whoa, look at that. Did you see that? When the soap dissolves in the water, it weakens the surface tension. Even the smallest bit of soap is enough to change the surface tension of a large amount of water. Well, there you go. There's 2 real fancy experiments today. There's the surface tension of the water and the density of the water changed by adding salt to it to make the egg float. Hope you like these experiments. Send them suggestions in, and thanks for watching.